Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here. Shoots! In he goes again! Oh, that's quite incredible!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Goretzka. And here's Thiago.
It's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Javi Martinez. Thiago. Perisic. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's Müller. Forward it goes.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Jerome Boateng. Thiago. Javi Martinez. Hernandez. Schüller. Goretzka. Thiago. Good ball, it's found its target. Thiago doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Müller. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Goretzka. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Thiago. Nicely measured pass. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-have. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Thiago. Goretzka. Kimmich. Jerome Boateng. Goretzka. And it's Coutinho. And here's Müller. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Yes! How's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. He's had a look, has a pop, in for the follow-up. He's kicked it out just.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Coutinho plays it short. Steered forward. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Hernandez gets it back. Boateng with the foul. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out.
Bayern Munich have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
It's a brilliant interception. Thiago. Lewandowski. Goes long. That intervention was very necessary. Half-time whistle goes. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Bayern Munich are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Hernandez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goretzka. And it's Coutinho. Goretzka. Javi Martinez. Alaba. Lewandowski. It's a loose ball. He's had a goal! Great football, shot and save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Javi Martinez. Now it's Perisic. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Perisic gets the better of his man. Philippe Coutinho. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
That's a corner kick. It's Javi Martinez. And here's Thiago. And here's Coutinho. Goretzka. Real chance! They've scored! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Goretzka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He gets past his man. Perisic can and shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bayern Munich were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Javi Martinez. Goretzka. He's off on a marauding run. Now it's Gnabry. Going Gnabry! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Gnabry goes short. Perisic. Boateng hoist it clear. Muller. Coutinho. He's played him through. And here's going for goal! It's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
We have got ourselves a game here. And the finish! Back of the net! Goal they've been looking for, and that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
It's come loose. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. And it's Thiago. He's through the middle. Lewandowski. Well read, he sorted that out. Gnabry. Tolisso. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lewandowski. Now it's Muller! Oh, the ball's come. Look, oh, that is asking for trouble. Here it is, and the second time. Oh, taken with style. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Bayern Munich blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Belts one. Oh, almost a 6th. Jerome Boateng. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tolisso battles to win it back. Alaba. It's got through to him. A heavy challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich enjoy their perfect day For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't
Lewandowski! Oh, terrible pass. And a second time. And it's played forward. Thiago tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Perisic. Thiago. Perisic has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Perisic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that has been cleared. Goretzka has been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Bayern Munich with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Conte. And the shot! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France take the lead. Mbappe drives it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Pogba, surely. They've been given a corner. Towering header! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Thiago, Javi Martinez, and it's Coutinho. Mendy does well to read it and intercepts. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Titi, Pogba, Mondi, Hernandez, Rafael Varane, Hernandez, and here's Kante. Javi Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's gone for it! It's out of play for a goal kick. Boateng gives it over to the other flank. Now it's Perisic. Varane gets into the right position to intercept. Conte. Mondi. Lewandowski. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. No foul, says the referee. Conte. Mbappe, Griezmann, it's Griezmann! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hernandez tries to clear. Oh, shooting chance! Goretzka. Lewandowski. Thiago. Goretzka. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Already up and running for the second half.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bayern Munich needing a change of fortune here. Mondi. Conte. Umtiti. Hernandez. And it's Mondi. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Lewandowski.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Rafael Varane. It's come loose. Titi. Oh, real danger here. Big shot! Hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Alaba goes short.
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Mbappe. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Now it's Fekir. Gets the better of his man. So who's he picking out? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Alaba demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Well, he just had too many...
Shoots! Great save, that was not easy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Pogba.
Well, it's obvious why they're still trailing. They're not enjoying enough possession.
Boateng gets it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gnabry. Corner given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gnabry with the short one. Bayern Munich will try it again now. Away from immediate danger. Hoists it high. Now it's Giroud. Oh, good interception. Gnabry. It's going to play to a promising move. And it's Giroud. Out to the right. Coman. He's away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Titi. Mondi. He came in hard, very hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Hernandez plays it forward. And that is that. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. Your reflections then, Jim?
Bayern Munich lost their way after falling behind early.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried... Goes for goal! Yes!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Simplicity itself.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? It's come loose. Kimmich with a good steal, well played. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Muller. And it's Coutinho. Coutinho proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Boateng. Bayern Munich making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Now it's Lewandowski. Modric hoists it forward. Modric. Now it's Muller. And it's Thiago. Goretzka. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Casemiro gets his final warning. Hernandez. Kimmich. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. It's found it. Has a goal! He scored! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And here's Lewandowski. And for a moment, time stood still. Modric. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And here's Lewandowski. Forward it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's left his man. Massive leap! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
It's Lewandowski. Coutinho. He could be... Shot a goal! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.